Welcome. Today we're diving into a common area of confusion for English learners: how to use my own, on my own, and by myself correctly. These phrases pop up in everyday conversation, but knowing when and how to use each one can make your English sound much more natural. We'll look at some practical examples and clear up the differences so you can feel confident using them in your own sentences. Let's start by exploring what each phrase means and why they're important for expressing possession and independence in English. Let's look at some examples to see these phrases in action. When you say, "He is a friend of mine," you're showing possession in a natural way. Similarly, "A friend of my sister's is getting married next week" uses the possessive form to indicate the relationship. If you want to talk about something that belongs to you, you might say, "I want my own room." Notice how my own emphasizes that the room belongs to you, not shared with anyone else. These structures help make your meaning clear and precise, whether you're talking about friends, family, or things you possess. Now let's talk about expressing independence. Both "on my own" and "by myself" can mean doing something alone, but they're often interchangeable. For example, "The boy sat by himself on the bench," or "The boy sat on his own on the bench." Both sentences mean he was alone. Similarly, "She lives by herself" and "she lives on her own" both show that she lives independently. These phrases are useful when you want to emphasize that someone is doing something without help or company. Understanding these subtle differences will help you sound more fluent and natural in English conversations. Wrap up using phrases like "my own," "of mine," "on my own," and "by myself" correctly can make your English much clearer and more natural. Remember, "my own" and "of mine" show possession, while "on my own" and "by myself" express doing things alone or independently. Practice these structures in your daily conversations, and soon you'll find them becoming second nature. Mastering these small details will boost your confidence and help you communicate more effectively in English.